freshmen, you are almost not freshmen anymore. You're almost sophomores, so we need to register you for next year, your sophomore year. You will get from your teacher a yellow registration form, as well as a copy of your transcript from this year, which really only has one semester's worth of classes on it. But if you failed anything, we need to talk about summer school or perhaps making up some classes even next year if you don't qualify to be a 10th grader next year. You have to have 4 credits at the end of this year to qualify to be a 10th grader next year. And you can add what you have now in your transcript to the 3 that you hope to get this semester. So make sure you get all your credits and are in the 10th grade. The program of studies is the best resource for you for filling out your registration form for next year. It is found online on School Fusion. If you go to the school page and go to the counseling page, you will see it marked Program of Studies on the counseling page. It's abbreviated POS. In it you will find out that you need 22 credits to graduate, so you need 4 to be a 10th grader, but you need 22 to get a diploma. The career pathways will be listed in the program of studies. Those have suggestions for you depending on what you want to study when you go to college or what you want to work, what field you want to work in after high school. It will have suggestions of some of our elective courses that might help you along that pathway. And it also describes our schedule change policy, which in a nutshell is this: we don't change schedules unless there's a legitimate error, like you signed up for Spanish 2 and we accidentally gave you German 2. That would be a legitimate reason to change a schedule. But to get a class with your friend, or to switch your lunch, or because you changed your mind, or you found out who taught it and you don't like the class anymore, we don't do that, because we take your registration forms and we decide which classes and how many seats in each class we're going to offer based on what you signed up for. You can't change your mind because we don't have a spot for you in another class. That's why we ask you to take this very, very seriously when you fill it out. Choose your classes carefully. They should be classes you want to take or need to take regardless of who the teacher is or who else is sitting in the seats around you. This is about you and your education. Course descriptions are in the program of studies too. If you want to know what's this class about, that's the best place. It has a description of the class written for you. I'll go through the registration form with you. The registration form has an English box on it. In it you will have your English teacher's signature for whether or not you're going to take English 10 or English 10 honors. For social studies, you will all be taking government and economics this year. This year you have U.S. history. Next year you will have government and economics. And junior year you will have world history. Science, next year you have a choice between chemistry or physics. The way the state law reads for graduation is that you have to have a year of biology and a year of either chemistry or physics. It'll be up to you, and you can talk to your biology teacher to help you make the best choice. Also, there's honors for both of those, so you can choose the general track or the honors track with your teacher's help. They need to put their initials in that box that they agree with your choices. For math, most of you are in algebra, so next year you'll take geometry. Those of you in geometry, you will take algebra 2 next year. And again, the honors for geometry will be like the algebra, where you can earn the honors designation. You're not necessarily just signing up for an honors class. You'll have to do something to earn that when you're in that class next year. That is 4 hours of your day. You still need your second year of your foreign language. So if you're in Spanish Language and Culture 1, you'll be signing up for Spanish Language and Culture 2. If you are in Spanish Language or if you're in Spanish 1 now, you'll sign up for Spanish 2. If you're in German 1, you'll sign up for German 2, and so on and so forth. That leaves you an hour of your day for your electives next year, and your elective choices are on the back of this form. Choose it carefully and choose a good alternate for it. If you're in band or choir, that's a year long. You're pretty much done just with band and your foreign language and your 4 cores. If you are not, then you have choices here to put down, and just make sure that whatever you choose, that you choose an alternate, just in case there's a schedule conflict and you have a hole in your schedule. Down here you put your career pathway choices. This has to do with what you want to study or be after high school. There's a spot down at the bottom for your parents to sign, and there is a spot down at the bottom for you to sign as well. There is a box on the form that says do not write in this box. Please don't write in that box. If you are into journalism, if you're into foreign language, if you're into drawing, Performing arts, arts and communications would be your pathway. If you are into bossing people around and into making money, working with numbers, business management and marketing, technology pathway is yours. If you like taking things apart, putting it back together, you like to paint houses, you like to work with wood, you like to get dirty, and you like to plan how things are going to work together, you might be in the engineering, manufacturing, and industrial technology pathway. Health sciences, you help people or animals get well or stay well. Okay, this includes nurses, doctors, people who draw blood, people who are dental assistants, anybody in the health sciences helping people and animals get well or stay well. Human services help people too, but without all the blood and guts. So they're preachers, they're police officers, they're lawyers, they're teachers, they're social workers. They are in the human services pathway. And natural resources and agri-science, people like to be outdoors, they like to mow lawns, go fishing, protect animals and wildlife, work in national parks. That would be your pathway. When you have your registration form all filled out and have your proper signatures from your teachers and your parents, you will meet back with us next week to discuss these with your counselor and to turn in your form. And you need to have those ready if you're in Miss Bolton or Miss Lintner's class on Tuesday, March 26th. And if you're in Miss Strickland or Miss Kidder's classes, you need to have your forms ready on Wednesday, March 27th. The most important thing is to please have your forms completely filled out before we see you on your scheduled day. If you have any questions before that day, please shoot us an email or come down and see us and ask your questions so that you'll be ready to go when we meet with you that day. Okay? Thank you.